Sam and the Great Bell. Everyone on the island of Sodor was planning a special celebration to honor the railway. Engines had come from far and wide to help the Sodor Museum prepare a great exhibit. Sam, a large steam engine, came from a faraway land to help out. He was larger than any other engine on Sodor, and he was very strong. Howdy, I'm Sam. I come straight from the US of A. Engines and workers prepared for the exhibit's grand opening by building a great archway as an entrance for both people and engines. Thomas and Percy both had very important jobs. They did to help Sam find his way around Sodor and collect the materials for the archway. Can I count on you two, Thomas and Percy, to show Sam around Sodor? Of course, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I do appreciate you two fine folks. Thomas told the other engines all the materials they needed to collect. Well, first we need wood, then we need steel, then stone blocks, and then a giant bell. Sound simple? I don't know, Thomas, peeped Percy. How exactly will we get it all done on time? Thomas knew Percy was right, but he didn't want their new friend Sam to think they weren't really useful. How's about we split up, said Thomas. Sam and I will collect the stone from the quarry and the tracks from the steamworks. Percy, why don't you go to the lumber yard and collect the wooden sleepers, and then you can pick up the bell from the ironworks. I'm sure that you can manage a little bell, Percy. You can count on me, Thomas, Percy peeped. The engines arranged to meet back at the water tower, whistled goodbye, and went their separate ways. Thomas, do you really think Percy can handle that bell? Of course I can. It's just a tiny one, right? Well, it's not exactly good. Let's head off to the quarry. Keep up, Sam. On the way down from the quarry, Sam pulled heavy cars of stone and told Thomas all about the amazing adventures he had on the Virginian Railway. Sam then collected the heavy flatbeds full of tracks from the steamworks. Thomas was amazed at how much cargo Sam could pull. When Sam and Thomas arrived back at the water tower, there was no sign of Percy. Huh, he's never late. I wonder where he could be. I really don't have any idea, Thomas. The two engines set off in search of Percy. When they arrived at the ironworks, they asked Harry and Bert, but no one had seen Percy. We really haven't seen him. No. Wait, which one's Percy again? He's the little green one with red stripes. Oh yeah, the caterpillar. No, I haven't seen him as of recently. Then they both heard a faint whistle. Over here, Thomas, cried Sam. I'm sorry, Thomas. I tried to pull the bell, but it was too heavy, and I got stuck in this canyon, peeped Percy. Why don't you leave this to me, Thomas? I will rescue Percy and the bell, Sam said proudly. The engine crew released the chains from the flatbeds, then attached one end to Sam and the other end to Percy at the bottom of the canyon. After Sam pulled Percy to safety, the chain was sent back down and attached to the bell. Wheel turn by wheel turn, Sam heaved with all his might and pulled the bell up. Meanwhile, at the museum, it was getting dark. Where could those engines be? I'm late for dinner, said Sir Topham Hatt. Then from out of the dark he heard 3 faint whistles. Thomas, Sam, and Percy finally returned to the museum. Everyone worked hard through the night. The bell was cleaned and polished, and Percy was checked over and given a thorough washdown. Even Rocky the Crane was there to help lift the bell. He lifted it as far as he could, but the bell was too heavy. The bell fell from Rocky's hook and nearly landed on Percy. "Wow! Sorry, Percy. Didn't mean to almost kill you there." Thomas then called to Sir Topham Hatt. "Please, sir, there is only one engine strong enough to lift the bell, and that's my new friend Sam." Cables were attached to Sam and the bell. With all his strength, Sam pulled the bell up high. When it was finally secured in place, the engines and crowd cheered and cheered with delight. As the morning sun came up, the bell glimmered and chimed over the great entrance of the Sodor Museum. To show appreciation for his hard work, Sam was given the honor of leading the first visitors into the museum. It was truly a celebration that no one would ever forget. The end.